I dropped my Insta360 and it's got scratches all over the lens. And that basically means that this video is now useless because those scratches show up so bad in videos that it looks like trash. I now have the new Insta360 X4 and I'm gonna try to record this in 8K. I haven't used this yet, so it's gonna be a little test of this new Insta360. I'm also rocking an old GoPro on the helmet for a little POV shot. I need to get a new screen right there, that's all scratched up. Anyways, we'll give this a try, see how it goes. I've only been riding for like 10 minutes, but the GoPro doesn't feel too terrible on my helmet. Usually it feels uncomfortable because it feels like it's pulling my helmet down, but I don't have the media mod on it. So maybe that lack of weight is helping out a bit. Why are we not moving? What's going on? I'm not sold on the GoPro chin mount just yet. I do like the look of it on everything, but I don't know. It's another thing to edit. It's another thing to keep track of, another battery to hold on to. And on top of that, it does weigh down my helmet a bit. It's not super uncomfortable, but I can tell that there's weight on the front of my helmet right now. The whole reason I got a 360 camera was so that I could record everything and not have to look at it in order to record it. So I feel like this kind of defeats the purpose of having this, but the POV angle does look really good. So I don't know, maybe I'll use this every now and then. Then I got to sync up audio to this on top of audio to the Insta360, and it's just it's a whole deal. I want to enjoy my time on a motorcycle. I don't want to worry about a bunch of different camera stuff and audio equipment and everything, so I don't know, I'm going to go this way. Every now and then when I tell somebody that I ride a motorcycle, they feel extremely compelled to tell me a story about some person that was maimed terribly or died on a motorcycle. Oh, you ride a motorcycle? Nice. My friend lost both of his legs while riding a motorcycle. Did this thing already stop recording? Is my GoPro already dead? I think the GoPro's already dead. It had a fully charged battery when I left. Ugh. I think that's actually one of the reasons I stopped using this GoPro, because the batteries would keep dying over and over again, even though I got new ones too. Let me see if a new battery change would help with this. This is what I mean. Just using an Insta360, I don't have to worry about another camera, another battery, another SD card, another thing to sync up with audio. So convenience factor, this gets an F. But if it looks good, then maybe that doesn't matter as much. I used to live in this neighborhood when I was a kid, and to most people that probably doesn't mean anything, but I haven't lived in Indiana, except for college, since I was 8 years old. That was my old house right there. Fun fact, my parents bought that house in 1999 for $75,000, and it just sold 2 years ago for $187,000. That's like a 140% price increase. But the pay in this area has not gone up by 140%, and that is just the price for the house. Everything else in the United States has gone up tremendously since 1999. So if you wanted to buy that house today, working the same job my dad used to, you probably would not be able to. I kind of want to create a Motovlog game where I get points based on certain things that happen and certain things that I see. I haven't thought it out all the way yet, but I'm thinking at night, if we see somebody riding around with only one headlight, that would be a certain number of points. Every time another motorcycle rider waves would be a point. I would say every Harley rider without a helmet would be a point, but honestly, every time I saw a Harley, I'd get points, so I don't know if that's maybe a little bit too easy. What could be worth 2 points would be any car with a loud exhaust that wants to race me because my bike is loud. Anytime somebody pulls out in front of me or cuts me off without looking could be negative points. And any vanity plates that are funny have to be like worth at least half of a point. Or how about every time somebody's in front of me and they keep swerving in and out of their lane because they're not paying attention, probably texting on their phone or something. What is this person doing? I try to back off of them just a little bit. Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you slamming your brakes? Maybe they're new to driving or something. What are you doing, dude? Okay. like the look of this and everything without a windscreen, but unfortunately I am well aware that the audio is just not as good. There's so much wind noise that's hitting the helmet that I can hear myself, that even right now at like 45 miles an hour, I can barely hear myself talk. So this is the south side of town, and a lot of people think this is a really bad area, but I came from Cincinnati, so this doesn't really feel that bad to me. It definitely has a notable difference from the north side of town. There's a lot more abandoned properties, higher crime and stuff like that, but it's really not that bad of an area, to be honest. Then again, I am comparing that to Cincinnati and Dayton, which are arguably significantly worse. It looks like they're gentrifying. Oh yeah, they're gentrifying this a ton. Anytime you see rainbow flags on nice houses in areas like this, that is a huge sign of gentrification. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Another flag right there. There's a single arch McDonald's up here, I think. Look at that, right there. Single arch McDonald's sign. I don't think I've ever seen another one besides here. How's this battery doing? It looks like it's holding up, actually. The batteries on the Hero 8 don't really last long to begin with, but I think the aftermarket ones that I bought, like the off-brand ones, were just really, really bad. This is basically the entire downtown area, and when I come down here, it makes me sad. I kind of miss Cincinnati. Well, I really miss Cincinnati. It's just really expensive. I used to play music there. Huh. And I can't see anything. Right now is where, if I had one of those visors from an adventure helmet, that would be pretty sick. I want to get a new helmet soon, but I don't know what kind to get. So far I've been going for the cheaper helmets, like sub $300, but the wind noise is really bad in them. I don't really like the design of it. It's hard to mount stuff to the chin area too. So I wonder if getting a new one might help out with that. I've had like 3 or 4. I want to say an i9 or an i10 or something like that, a Scorpion, and then this one. And this one so far is the one that I use the most because it has Bluetooth on it, but beyond that, I'm not really in love with it. Kind of want to watch Boondock Saints since it's St. Patrick's Day. I wonder what's going on. BBL Drizzy. I wish there was more going on right now, but I do have one thing I can show you. Is it this one right here? I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, this is it. This right here was Bob Ross's studio, where he did all, you know, the happy trees and stuff. Who would have thought it's here in some random tiny city in Indiana? But apparently he lived here for a long time, and they've got a bunch of memorabilia in there. Oh, they're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, so whatever. Well, this was his studio. It was right there where they recorded everything. That's cool. I love how in Indiana there's always people that park in the no parking fire zone, and I bet you we're going to find some shopping carts that are not where they're supposed to be. Didn't I call it? There's a cart right there that is not where it's supposed to be. That was perfect. Seriously though, how hard is it to just walk your cart 10 feet over this way? Easiest thing in the world. And it's not like they didn't already walk like a mile inside the store when they were shopping.